tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Sports Online, live today from Edwin J. Bowman Field in downtown Weir, West Virginia for today's City Championship High School Baseball matchup between the Weir High Red Riders and the Weir Madonna Blue Dogs. This is Steve Daly. We'll be joined by Phil Rujak, and running the show for us, Dan Vogel. Today's sponsors: Rosson's Mulch and More, Poe Financial Services, Berryman Chemicals, Electric O, it's electric, Capital Recovery Systems, the O Patio and Pub on Lane, Brook County Schools, Gumbar Heating, Cooling and Refrigeration, Guida Law Offices, Coy Windjet, Baird Wealth Management, IBEW 246, Cedar One Realty, Jimmy John's, Commissioner Eric Timmons, Mario's Italian Restaurant, Hauser Furniture, State Farm Agent Casey Johnson, Franciscan University, SVRTA, Mossy Funeral Home, Steelwolf Funeral Home, Beryl Toyota, Edge Sports, Forest Steuben Maintenance, Water Transport, Tri-State Mobile Audiology, Ohio Motor Group, Jefferson County Health Department, First Westminster Church, Convenient Food Mart, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Marcino Enterprise, M&M Hardware, Valley Converting, First Christian Church, Dr. Nate Freeman, Dr. Jagella at High Valley Vision, Jacob & Sons Meats, Radji Home Improvement, Express Car Wash, Best Western at Franciscan Square, West Banco, Hiltz Pharmacy, Dr. John Figel, Naples Spaghetti House, Anthony Mining Company, Village Sleep Center, Steve's Fish and Chips, Josephine's Carryout, Valencia Villa Royale, Center Strength and Fitness, The Target Shop, Attorney Adam Martello, Signs Limited, Wintersville Trophy Shop, The Rink at Franciscan Square, and Total Sports Connection. So again, City Championship today. We're High Red Riders. We're at Madonna Blue Dogs. I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Phil Rujak.
Thanks, Steve. What a beautiful day for a baseball game, the antithesis of yesterday.
Yeah.
It was kind of a strange day yesterday, but beautiful day today. These two teams, this is the second meeting of the year for these two teams. The first one back in the early April, the 2nd of April, at Weir. Madonna won that game by a count of 3-0. It was a great, well-pitched game by both teams. Lazier was the starter in that game. Jacob Lazier, he again is a starter for Madonna in this game. Evan Kazmarek was the starter in that game for Weir. He will not be the starter. Alex Zaneski will be the starter today. Zaneski is... I guess would be Weir's considered their top pitcher, but it should be a great game. Doesn't matter what the records are. Weir High comes in with a record of 8-13. Madonna comes in 16-2, fresh off of an OVAC championship win the other night against Cameron. They come back in the bottom of the 9th or bottom of the 7th and score 3 runs to beat Cameron 3-2. But throw the records out when you get to this game, because these two teams are going to be they fight tooth and nail against one another. You know, the kids on both sides are friends with each other outside. They were friends before the game. They'll be friends after the game, but they want nothing more than to beat one another. So Coach Cowden was over. He said they may have a change in their lineup. He had a kid with back spasms, so he's not sure if he's going to be able to go or not. So I guess we'll find out exactly what happens with that. But again, a beautiful day for baseball. This should really be a beautiful day. A really good game. I'm looking forward to a really hard-fought, good baseball game today. We're high, but both these teams have freshmen in key spots. Mm-hmm. Each of them start 2 freshmen. Madonna will start Reno Fiscardo. He'll be the second baseman for the Blue Dons and bat 5th. And Maddox Bowen will be the designated hitter today, and he'll bat 9th. For Weir High, right now in the lineup you have Jonathan Horseman. He'll be the left fielder. He's a freshman. He'll bat 7th. And Kason Lash is going to be the shortstop. Now he's going to be he's not going to bat today, but he's a key position at shortstop for the freshman.
Right, absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and give you your Cedar One Realty starting lineups now while we got time. I'll start with Weir High Red Riders. They're considered the visitors. Leading off will be number 11, Teddy Gliptis, playing second base. Batting second, number 9, Caden Braswell, the center fielder. Batting third, number 4, Lucas McAllister, the right fielder. Batting fourth, number 20, Alex Zaneski, pitching. Batting fifth, number 22, Nico Glass, playing third base. Batting sixth, number 12, Colson Kimmel, the first baseman. Batting seventh, number 2, Jonathan Horseman, the left fielder. Batting eighth, number 8, Nick DeMattis, the DH. Batting ninth, number 19, Liam Williamson, the catcher. And as Phil mentioned there, Kason Lash, number 10, will be playing shortstop. For the Madonna Blue Dons, the home team, leading off will be number 24, Jacob Lazier, the pitcher. Batting second, number 0, Colton Griskovich, the center fielder. Batting third, number 11, David Connors, the shortstop. Batting cleanup, number 4, Matthew Weir, playing third base. Batting fifth, number 7, Reno Fuscardo, the second baseman. Batting sixth, number 12, Caden Wells, the catcher. Batting seventh, number 25, Sam Brooks, the first baseman. Batting eighth, number 16, Reed Wilharm, the right fielder. Batting ninth, number 1, Maddox Bowen, the DH. And playing left field will be number 14, Braden Miller.
Lucas is going to DH. Freehold. He's not playing right field, okay?
Okay.
He's going to DH for Lash. Mattis, who was the DH, is going to play right field. Okay. That's easy. Okay, that's pretty simple. Thanks, Dave.
All right, so our change there is that Lucas McAllister, number 3 hitter, will be the DH. Nick DeMattis, who was the DH, will be the right fielder. So that was our only change there, Phil, correct?
Yeah, that's the only change. They're just changing actual positions. DeMattis going to right field from DH and McAllister going to DH from right field. The batting order is all the same and so forth.
Right.
I guess Lucas McAllister is suffering some back spasms, so, tough for when a young kid like that. That's a shame.
Right.
It's hard on, he's Lucas McAllister, is their best offensive player. He's batting .315, and he leads them in about every category. Steve, he's done a great job for them offensively this year.
Right. So those were your Cedar One Realty starting lineups. As we speak right now, they're going over the Gumbar Heating and Cooling ground rules with the umpires.
The umpires today will be behind the plate. 46 years of doing this. Terry DeBacco. Terry DeBacco's a class guy, number 1. Been a good friend for a lot of years, and boy, he does a great job. Still, after 46 years as an umpire, does a great job here in the LVAC. At first base will be Mike Paczynski, and the third base umpire will be Todd Crooney. So we have a 3-man crew working today instead of a 2-man crew because it's the city championship.
Right. Dan, we want to take a break. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with your Commissioner Eric Timmons.
For 37 years, Raggi Home Improvement has stood as a beacon of reliability in Weirton, West Virginia, proudly distributing Provia windows and doors. Their unwavering commitment to quality and customer satisfaction has transformed countless homes, allowing families to enhance both aesthetics and energy efficiency. With free estimates, Raggi makes the process approachable, ensuring homeowners feel supported every step of the way. Their long-standing presence in the community not only elevates local homes, but also fosters trust, making them a cherished partner in home improvement.
Barium and Chemical, the go-to chemical supplier for technical and purified grades of specialty compounds and chemicals, proudly sponsors local youth sports, enriching the community spirit.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management, and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the Valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
Guida Law Offices can ably represent your interests in real estate and business transactions, probate matters, and personal injury cases. Please visit Guida Law Offices' website at guidalawfirm.com or call them at 304-748-1213.
This broadcast is brought to you by Corey Winjet, financial advisor and a partner of the RWN Group at Baird, private wealth management located at 200 Stanton Boulevard, Suite 40, Steubenville. Call Corey Winjet at 740-282-5024, a proud supporter of Ohio Valley student athletes and Ohio Valley Sports Online.
It's Electric. The Electrico is a family-owned, full-service electrical contracting company that is licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and PA, but remains community-focused here in our backyard. Dave and Darla Oseba are committed to providing service that is family-backed. Whether it residential or commercial, the Electrico will provide service that will give you peace of mind and even lessen your electric bill. All electrical needs for new construction, remodeling, troubleshooting, whatever it may be, Electrico can do it efficiently. They service one happy customer after another, and for that I can attest. Call Dave Oseba at Electrico, 304-670-8277.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890. Trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family-owned. Family-owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted, and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection of greeting cards. Get the friendly hometown service you deserve when you visit Hood's Pharmacy in Follinsby. Come visit the friendly pharmacist and staff at Hood's Pharmacy today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Looking for a great meal? Stop in Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge and DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 3806 Main Street in Weir. Proudly serving the tri-state area for over 60 years. Family owned and operated, serving salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza 7 days a week. Call Danny at 304-748-1179 or visit them at mariosrestaurantandlounge.com. Good luck to all area teams from Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge.
Low credit? This looks impossible.
Credit scores can be loan obstacles too.
How do I get to good credit?
Get credit advice for life from West Banco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Ohio Valley Sports Online is your sports authority. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Live streaming high school and NCAA sports, plus weekly football coaches shows right here on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
All right, we're back here live at Edwin J. Bowman Field in Weirton, West Virginia. Today's matchup again, Weir High Red Riders, Weirton Madonna Blue Dons, the city championship game. Due up for Weir High here in the top half of the first. Teddy Gliptis, Caden Brownswell, and Lucas McAllister. In the field for the Blue Dons on the mound, Jacob Lazier. Behind the dish, Caden Wells at first, Sam Brooks. At second, Reno Fiscardo. At short, David Connors. At third, Matthew Gear. At left field, Braden Miller. In center field, Colton Griskovich. And in right field, Reed Wilharm. Again, this is Steve Daly. I'm joined by Phil Rujak. Dan Vogel running the show for us. Suntan Dan is what he was saying on Saturday.
Dan on assignment last week. He was counting fish in the ocean.
Yes.
First inning tonight brought to you by McCarthy's Pub on University Boulevard. McCarthy's Irish Pub is a proud sponsor of a ticket giveaway we're going to let everybody in on here. After we get going, maybe we'll keep it here between the first inning and top of the first, bottom of the first, and we'll go over that ticket giveaway. But two sets of pirate tickets from McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard. They're our first inning sponsor today.
As I said, we're ready to go here with Commissioner Eric Timmons' first pitch. As Caden Wells gives Jacob Lazier's final instructions.
Both these teams with kind of a mix of youth and veterans. We're High, the younger team out of the two. Madonna with the more veteran team. But as again, two freshmen in the starting lineup for both of these teams. It was unheard of 15, 20 years ago.
Right. Lazier steps on, Gliptis steps in. And your Commissioner Eric Timmons' first pitch is is in for a strike.
Flipped the show bunt just to see what was what, and took first pitch for strike one. No ball, one strike count now.
One pitch from Leisure. Misses. A little low and outside. 1-1. Leisure working strictly from the stretch here, Phil, which, talking to Mike Florak about that, sometimes, a lot of times, high school kids, younger pitchers, they're more comfortable with that.
You see it you see it quite often. You see it often that pitchers work from the stretch at high school pitchers.
Cuts down a lot of the motion, I believe. 2-1, the count now. One pitch to Glyptis, and for a strike, 2-2. Try to get this on radar here, Dan.
There we go. Ray, you're proud of us. You'd be proud of Steve.
.76 miles per hour. As that pitch misses, low and outside, 3-2.
So a full count here now.
Usually Ray Suckoch is the one with Radar Love Ray. 3-2 pitches in the dirt. And Glyptis is going to reach safely on a base on balls. That'll bring up the two-hitter, Caden Braswell.
And we'll see if Glyptis leads them in stolen bases with 14. So we'll see if Coach Dave Cowden decides to put things in motion here early with Braswell at the plate.
Decent lead on first, throw over. Get this back in plenty of time.
Leisure, I guess, would be considered the number 2 pitcher for Madonna, although they really have 3 or 4 number 1 pitchers. That has been the story of their success.
First pitch foul back to the screen. So it'll be an 0-1 count to Braswell. Braswell, the center fielder for the Red Riders.
Leisure comes in with 16 2/3 innings pitched, a 1.26 ERA, and a 3.0 record on the campaign. And again, he did beat the Weir High Red Riders the first time. David Connors saved it.
A 1 pitch lifted to right field under to make the catches. Reed Wilharm to retire Braswell. And that'll bring up Lucas McAllister.
McAllister originally was penciled in as the right fielder for the Red Riders, now the designated hitter, as he experienced some back spasms, some back pain prior to the game starting.
Know all about that, Phil. He's too young for that stuff.
He is. I'm with you. McAllister batting in, comes in at .315, has 17 hits. He's got 29 RBI and 4 home runs, leading the Red Riders in both those categories.
Takes first pitch for a strike, 0-1.
Trying to stretch himself out here. That definitely is going to affect his swing, I would have to say.
Runner goes. As that pitch misses, throw down to second base, not in time. And Glyptis with a stolen base.
Not a bad throw by Caden Wells.
No.
In the dirt. A good attempt, grab and attempt to swipe the tag by David Connors. But again, Glyptis leads the team now with 15 stolen bases. So he does provide some speed on the bases. Teams like to run, put stress on the defense, and the more stress you can put on the defense, the better for you.
Right. 1-1 count out to McAllister. Leisure checks the runner, comes home with the 1-1, swung on and missed, 1-2. Came with the high heat there.
You can see McAllister grimaces on the swing. A couple of these guys just signed to play college baseball.
Off-speed pitch by Leisure. Gets McAllister swinging.
First electric go, it's electric strikeout.
That brings up the cleanup hitter, Alex Zaneski, also the pitcher today for the Red Riders.
Lucas McAllister just signed to play at West Liberty next year, and Colton Griskovich just signed with Penn State Greater Allegheny. And of course, David Connors had signed earlier with Wheeling Jesuit, or with Wheeling College now, Wheeling University.
First pitch to Zaneski in for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 0-2 now.
Zaneski, the left-handed batter, against the right-hander Lazier.
Lazier's 0-2 misses high and outside, 1-2 now.
Reno Fiscardo, David Connors doing a good job of juggling back and forth, dancing back and forth, trying to keep Lipt as close to the bag as possible.
1-2 pitch, check swing, and they say he went. So another electric go, it's electric strikeout.
Number 2 on the day for Lazier.
Yep, number 2 on the day for Weir High. They collect no runs on no hits, and they leave one runner on base. Phil, we want to talk about our ticket giveaway.
Yeah, let's talk about our Pirate ticket giveaway. Sponsored by McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard. To enter, go to comment section on OVSO Facebook or YouTube pages and comment tickets. The winner will be selected by a random draw towards the end of Thursday's game. I believe we were going to do the Toronto-Brook game, but because of the weather conditions and no power in Brook County for, I don't know, who knows when, we'll be doing Big Red and Indian Creek. So it'll be a random draw towards the end of Thursday's, tomorrow's Big Red at Indian Creek game. The Pirate tickets, there's 2 tickets per game. Row G seats 13 and 14. It's about 11 rows behind home plate. The games are Wednesday, May 21st, Pirates versus Reds at 12:35, and Wednesday, June 4th, Pirates versus Astros at 6:40. So once again, sponsored by McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard. Comment tickets in the comments section on the Ohio Valley Sports Online Facebook page or YouTube page, and you're automatically entered, and you can enter as many times as you want.
Sounds good to me, Phil.
And hopefully, those are 2 games the Pirates might be able to win.
You never know.
Never know. Hopefully by that time they have things corrected, but we'll see.
Due up here in the bottom of the first for the Blue Dons will be Jacob Lazier, Colton Griskovich, and David Connors. In the field for Weir High, Alex Zaneski is on the mound. Liam Williamson behind the dish, Colson Kimmel at first. Teddy Gliptis at second, Kason Lash at short, Nico Glass at third, Jonathan Horstman in left, Caden Braswell in center field, and the right fielder is Nick DeMattis.
The top 6 batters for Madonna, Steve, thus far in the year, you call this murderer's row. Lazier 435, Griskovich 431, Connors 549, Gear 452, Fiscardo 408, and Caden Wells 408.
All right, so Zaneski, the left-hander, ready to go here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch from Zaneski in for a strike. I'm going to check it, Dan. I was just getting ready to check it. Dan's on me here. He's got me multitasking. Off speed there from Zaneski. Didn't register, Dan. 1-1.
We might need Ray to come over and give us a tutorial. Maybe we could do that, Dan. We'll tape a tutorial, put it on YouTube.
1-1 pitch. Fouled off, 74 miles per hour.
We can call it a Raytorial.
Right.
What do you think, Dan? A Raytorial.
1-2 count now, the Lazier.
Lazier 435 on the season thus far. he could have scored 21 times.
Breaking ball from Zaneski there in the dirt, 2-2 now.
And driven 19 in. But Madonna doesn't run very much. We're high in their 21 games with 89 stolen bases. Madonna, with 18 games, has only stolen 35 bases. So they don't run as much as, which I guess you don't have to when you pound the ball.
Right. 2-2 pitch misses outside. 3-2 count now.
Lazer's been the leadoff hitter for the Blue-Dons the entire season.
3-2 pitch misses inside. Lazier will reach on a base on balls. The leadoff hitter on.
That's the leadoff hitter for both teams now, Steve, has drawn a base on balls, so the leadoff hitter's been on for both of these teams now.
That brings up Colton Griskovich, the center fielder.
Griskovich with 32 runs scored, 25 hits, and 23 RBI on the season. He's also got 10 extra base hits.
Throw over to first. Lazier back in plenty of time.
Sadecki. I'm not sure if Sadecki pitched in that first game or not. He did not start.
Griskovich swings on this one, hits it into center field. So single to center field for Colton Griskovich. And the Blue Dons have 2 runners on with no outs, and David Connors coming to the plate.
And this is a dangerous guy to have coming to the plate. 549. He has 28 RBI, leads the team, and 2 home runs on the campaign thus far. Not where the way we're high would want to start this game. Madonna has jumped on a lot of their opponents early, and that's been some of the key to their success, not having to play from behind.
First pitch to Connors, misses inside. Kicks away from Williamson, but good hustle by the Weir High catcher to track it down.
Not a whole lot of room behind home plate here to the screen, so it's pretty tough. The ball got to bounce around a little bit for you to get a base here, especially if you're going to be on third trying to get home.
1-0 pitch in for a strike, 1-1. Zaneski now on the 1-1 pitch. Off speed, misses, 2-1.
Again, this first inning brought to you by McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard.
2-1 pitch outside corner for a strike, 2-2. Real good location on that pitch.
Yeah, not a whole lot you could do with that. Connors didn't like it and, opted to take it for the strike.
So we have a 2-2 count to David Connors. Zaneski winds and delivers, and this one fouled out of play. Right towards where my truck is, Phil.
I should have told you park over here.
I backed in, though. So we should be okay.
It's amazing to me how many times the ball goes foul and finds concrete before it finds anything. It may bounce.
I'm a little further up, too, so. 2-2, swung on. That's going to get into left field. Runners will hold. And we got bases loaded situation for Matthew Gear.
Hard hit ball that time, so T.J. Miller wisely holding Lazier at third base to load the bases. No point in risking anything. You got nobody out here, and your cleanup hitter coming up. Matt Gear at a 452 clip, and he has 2 home runs as well with 17 RBI on the season thus far.
Gear steps in looking to punch a run or two across here for the Blue Dons. Takes first pitch up high, 1-0.
Tough spot for the young pitcher, Zaneski.
To Gear, swung on, foul back to the screen.
Gear Jr., 3-year starter for Madonna Baseball. Started pretty much every game as a freshman.
So 1-1 count now to Gear. Zaneski winds and delivers, and that one's taken for a strike. 1-2.
Bases full of Blue Dons. Zaneski now with a 1-2 count. Needs to be very, very careful.
1-2, swung on and missed. For an electric go, it's electric strikeout.
And that's an electric go, that's electric strikeout number 1 on the day for Alex Zaneski.
Brings up Reno Fiscardo, the second baseman.
Fiscardo, a freshman, although at this point in the season he's more like a sophomore. Plus he started a lot of games for in basketball as well. So
takes first pitch inside, 1-0.
Coming off of a horrific ankle injury, it broke his leg at the beginning of last summer, and spent last summer in a cast and rehabbing, and came back and was able to play basketball this year.
1-0, misses low, 2-0 now.
I think we have 4 freshmen in the starting lineup here tonight that are going to be pretty doggone good players
yeah.
for 4 years for their teams. 3 more years to go.
2-0 pitch is in for a strike, 2-1. Zaneski's 2-1, swung on, lifted to left field. There to make the catch is Horseman. Runner will tag and a runner will score. So Fiscardo with the RBI sac fly to left field puts the Blue Dons on the board 1-0 and brings up Caden Wells.
Wells at a 408 clip with 20 runs batted in. But now a little bit more comfortable situation now for Zaneski with 2 outs now, and runners on first and second, so you get a little bit easier to breathe for the young man.
Zaneski steps off. Now back on. Makes a move to second base. No throw though.
Griskovich not wandering very far off the bag at that point. Both the second baseman, Liptus and Lasher, the shortstop, are playing a tight pinch in the bag, trying to keep Griskovich as close as possible.
First pitch to Wells is up high for a ball, 1-0. Pitch misses high, gets past Williamson, so runners will move up to second and third, and a 2-0 count. That pitch he went a little bit off speed there, Phil, at 65. He's been in the mid-70s.
Yeah, that's pretty normal, I think, for a high school pitcher. You may catch somebody going up into the 80s, but that's pretty normal.
2-0 now. Wells swung on, popped up into center field. There to make the catch is Caden Braswell, and that'll end the first inning on the fly out to center field by Wells. But for Weir High, they do pick up 1 run on 2 hits, and they leave 2 runners on base after 1 inning complete. Madonna leads 1-0. We'll be right back.
At Poe Financial, Richard Poe can help you with all your financial needs, from retirement planning to investment management. With his expertise and guidance, you can feel confident about your financial future. Richard Poe is a 1971 graduate of Steubenville High School, and he lives out of the area, but he loves the Ohio Valley. Richard Poe wishes good luck to all area teams and is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Call him at 614-806-2230. That's 614-806-2230.
Are you looking for high-quality mulch and aggregates for your landscaping needs? Look no further than Rawson's Mulch and More. Serving the Ohio Valley and Tri-State area, Rawson's delivers top-notch products right to your doorstep. From decorative stone to mulch and more, Rawson's has got you covered. Don't settle for less. Choose Rawson's Mulch and More for all your landscaping needs. Call 740-632-7742 to place your order today.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
All right, we're back here, top half of the second inning. Madonna leads 1-0. Due up for Weir High will be the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Nico Glass, Colson Kimmel, and Jonathan Horstman.
Nico Glass, 278 on the season for the sophomore. He's got 9 RBI, and he's scored 12 times for the Red Riders.
All right, here we go, Phil. Glass steps in.
Leisure in his second inning of pitching so far here today. Has 1 strikeout and 1 walk, or 2 strikeouts and 1 walk, I beg your pardon.
Yep. First pitch to Glass. Up high, swung on, hit into right center field, and over to make the catch is Reed Wilharm. So Glass flies out to right center field.
Second inning today brought to you by Ryan Gorman, Cedar One Realty. If you have something to sell or you want to buy something, get a hold of Ryan Gorman, and he will be happy to take care of you. Cedar One, up and down the Ohio Valley here.
Colson Kimmel, the first baseman, steps in.
Kimmel, 232 on the season, 13 hits, 9 RBIs, made the most of his hits with 9 RBI, has scored 11 times, also has walked 11 times.
First pitch misses outside, 1-0. That pitch misses as well, 2-0.
Ball in the dirt that time. We could say dirt today, we don't have to say turf.
Yeah.
Back and forth with that one. Field in beautiful shape after a lot of rain yesterday.
2-0 pitch, in for strike, 2-1. It's 75 miles per hour. So again, mid-70s, both pitchers.
And again, that's what you're going to see mostly from good high school pitchers, and both these guys are good high school pitchers in that mid-70s.
2-1 misses up high. 3-1 count now to Kimmel. (3-1) swung on and missed. 3-2. Should have checked that one. That one had a little bit more juice on it.
He reached back a little bit there and put one past Kimmel that time.
3-2 now from Leisure. Catches the outside corner for another Electrico. It's electric strikeout, third of the day for Jacob Leisure. And that brings up Jonathan Horstman, the left fielder.
Leisure on the season with 31 strikeouts in 16 2/3 innings. So he is a high volume strikeout pitcher.
First pitch to Horstman, off speed, misses, 1-0.
Horstman, the freshman, comes in at 325. Didn't start the season as a starter, but worked his way into this starting lineup for the Red Riders and has done a good job in the outfield and at the plate for Dave Cowden's team.
One-0 pitch. Misses, 2-0.
Again, the second inning today brought to you by Ryan Gorman, Cedar One Realty.
See if Leisure comes back fastball here. See if I can get a good number on it. Nope. Misses again there, 3-0.
Good block behind the plate by Caden Wells. Took that off the chest like you're supposed to and kept it out in front of him. Not that it made a difference. No runners on base, but as soon as there's somebody out there, that makes a big difference.
Right. 3-0 now from Leisure. Called strike one.
Oh.
I think Horseman thought he had ball 4.
Delayed call by Terry DeBacco.
Not so fast.
Yeah. Not so fast.
3-1, swung on, ground to third. Matthew Gear up with it, throw over to first to Sam Brooks. And that'll finish the inning on the 5-3 put out. Gear over to Brooks as Horseman grounds out to third. For Weir High, no runs on, no hits, no runners left on base. After 1.5, Madonna leads 1-0. We'll be right back.
Blakemore Insurance.
There's a good chance if you're from the Ohio Valley, you remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a Crusader at Catholic Central High School. And his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford. And he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at 2 great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople.
Barium and Chemicals, operating since 1916, has consistently set high standards in the production of various chemical compounds. Their unwavering commitment to quality has propelled them forward. So, if you're in need of industrial chemicals, remember Barium and Chemicals. Barium and Chemicals is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
All right, we're back here for the bottom half of the second inning. Due up for Madonna, 7, 8, 9 hitters. That'll be Sam Brooks, Reed Wilharm, and Maddox Bowen.
Sam Brooks checks in 190 on the year, but that's kind of deceptive. He's done the most he's got 8 hits on the year, but he's got 9 RBI with those 8 hits, and he's scored 10 runs. So, and he's walked 7 times as well. He only struck out 3 times as Sam, so he puts the ball in play. Mm-hmm. He just hasn't had the luck to get it in between some players. Right. He's been right at him, but he's made the most of his at-bats this year so far, and plays a pretty wicked first base, does he?
First base coach getting over late for Madonna there.
Special delivery, Phil. Special delivery. I forgot it was in my truck.
Sam Brooks steps in. Takes first pitch outside, 1-0. So we have the Weirton City Championship traveling trophy just delivered to the table here, Phil.
Yeah. We had a little trouble with it last year, trying to find it.
1-0 swung on, bloop shot. It's going to die right in front of Teddy Gliptis, but good hustle by Gliptis as he scoops it up, tosses it over to Colson Kimmel, and they retire Sam Brooks 4-3.
Yeah, just do get him before he reaches the bag, and good play by Gliptis coming in to get that very slow chopper and getting it out of his glove and getting it over to first base very, very quickly for the out.
Brings up Reed Wilharm, the right fielder. Let me see if I can get a shot of this trophy here, Dan. See it there? All right.
Nice trophy. PRO Ricky Griskovich brought it down this time. we got it here before the end of the game there last year. So, crisis averted.
Wilharm took first pitch for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch from Zaneski, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Reed Wilharm comes into the 265 clip, 13 hits, his 10 RBI, and scored 10 times. Blue Dogs don't strike out very much either.
1-1 to Will Harm. Swung on and missed. 1-2.
Only 82 strikeouts in 654 plate appearances.
Wow.
That includes sacrifices and walks, etc.
Zaneski now on the 1-2 pitch. Goes off speed and it's fouled off by Will Harm. So it'll stay a 1-2 count.
Madonna's ratio, 82 strikeouts compared to 113 walks. So they do put the ball in play to the Blue Dots.
Zaneski now on his 1-2 pitch again. Swung on and this one's fouled off as well.
Williamson, who began the season as the shortstop, taking over behind the plate when Lucas McAllister started having some problems physically, and they moved Lucas to the outfield to try to relieve some of those problems, and Williamson's done a nice job behind the plate. McAllister, a really good catcher.
1-2 swung on, ground to third. Nico Glass up with it, throw over to first, and in time, Glass over to Kimmel. 5-3 on the put out, on the ground out to third. That brings up Maddox Bowen as Dan Vogel goes to fix one of our cameras. One foul ball took one of our cameras out there, Phil.
Ouch. Maddox, number one in your program and number one in his dad's heart and his mom's heart, served as the quarterback for the Blue Dawn football team this year. 278 on the season. Maddox has scored 21 times, has 9 RBI, and has drawn 7 walks on the year so far.
Fouls the first pitch off. So he faces an 0-1 count. Did a nice job at quarterback for Madonna.
Very, very nice. Three-sport athlete. Now, 2 of them are at Madonna, 1's at Oak Glen. He wrestles for Oak Glen because that's where he lives in that district, and Madonna doesn't have a wrestling team. So he was on their varsity wrestling squad, was part of, got to travel with the team, OVAC, to the state. He didn't qualify for the state, but did a pretty good job as a freshman for Oak Glen's wrestling team, and an outstanding job as a freshman for the Madonna football team.
1 pitch was in for a strike. So it's an 0-2 count to Maddox Bowen. 0-2 pitch up high, 1-2. Yeah, I recognize quite a few names on this Madonna roster as being on the football field for him, and hey, that's how you got to do it at a small school, Phil.
Yeah, as you well know, your stints at St. John, below St. John, and Catholic Central, same thing. The only way you're going to be successful in a small school, and frankly anymore, everybody's pretty much a small school, right, except you're over 1,000 students.
2-2 fouled off by Bowen.
You consider Weir's a small school now. Oak Glen's a small school. Big Red, even though they're 5A in the OVAC, they're a small school. All of our schools in this area are pretty much small schools, with the exception of maybe Wheeling Park.
Yeah. Will Harm grounded out to third, Dan. 2-2 pitch now from Zaneski. Swung on and missed. So it's an electric go. It's electric strikeout to end the bottom half of the second inning for Weir Madonna there. They pick up no runs on no hits and leave no runners on base after 2 complete. Your score, Weir Madonna 1, Weir High 0. We'll be right back.
Attorney Adam Martello is your one call for DUI defense, probate, and estate planning. He also can provide real estate expertise plus general civil litigation. Call Attorney Adam Martello today at 740-317-0193. The Martello Law Office is located on Fernwood Road in Wintersville. Attorney Adam Martello is your one call for legal assistance. 740-317-0193.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What?
Huh? I'm so over this."
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Get someone who actually can help. Contact State Farm agent Casey Johnson today.
All right, we're back here, top half of the third inning. Due up for Weir High, 8-9-1 hitters. Nick DeMattis, Liam Williamson, and Teddy Glyptis.
DeMattis checks in at 212 on the year, but he's made the most of those 7 hits. He's got 12 runs he scored, 6 RBI, and he's walked 10 times. So DeMattis does get on base.
All right, here we go. Top half of the third inning. DeMattis steps in. Leisure steps on. Winds and delivers for a strike, 0-1.
Jacob Leisure with 3. It's electric. Electric strikeouts on the day so far. 2 swinging, 1 called.
0-1 swung on and missed, 0-2. Again, Leisure consistently on his fastball mid to upper 70.
Well, this is the key. The key to any pitcher, anytime, any inning, is get the first guy out of the inning. Don't let the first guy get on. And both pitchers able to do that the last 2 innings.
0-2 misses high, 1-2. One-two breaking ball in the dirt. 2-2 now. Two from Leisure. Misses. Lone inside. 3-2 now. Again, it's 75 miles per hour.
Jacob Leisure with another 3-2 count here. 33 pitches thus far on the day.
3-2 swung on and missed. And it's another electric strikeout, 4th of the day. And that'll bring up Liam Williamson, the catcher.
Williamson, who comes in today with an average of 271, has scored 21 times and driven 10 runs home.
First pitch to Williamson, swung on and missed.
Again, Leisure, a high-volume strikeout pitcher with 31 strikeouts in 16 2/3 innings, almost averaging 2 strikeouts per inning on the season.
0-1 swung on and missed. So Williamson's going to step back in, trailing 0-2 here. Oh, 2 swung on, popped up, foul, out of play.
Third inning brought to you today by Raji Home Improvement. If you need any improvements done to your home, call Lou, and he will take care of you. Went to school with Lou many moons ago.
0-2 swung on and missed. For the 5th electric strikeout for Jacob Leisure. Brings up top of the order, Teddy Glyptis. Reached on the walk in his first at-bat.
Glyptis again, a 367 average. 24 runs he scored, 15 stolen bases now as he got one in the first inning.
First pitch to Glyptis is in the dirt. 1-0. Misses high, 2-0.
Glyptis taking over the leadoff spot here. A few games ago has done a good job for Dave Cotton's team in this position here.
High and inside, 3-0 now. 3-0 is in for a strike, 3-1.
So let this work the 3-0 count, see if Lazier can come back from the 3-0 count to get Mr. Gliptus, or if Mr. Gliptus gets the best of Mr. Lazier at this at bat.
3-1 fastball, foul back to the screen, 3-2 now.
Lazier now a little over 14 pitches per inning here, 43 in 3 innings thus far.
3-2 pitch to Gliptus. Misses, lone outside. He's going to draw his second base on balls of the day. And it brings up Caden Braswell. Flew out to right field in his first at-bat.
Gliptus with a good eye, and I would expect him to be in motion again here at some point. I'm sure Jacob Lazier well aware of that himself, and they'll keep an eye on him at first base. Out past the circle.
First pitch to Braswell misses, a little bit outside, 1-0.
When I say out past the circle, the circular cutout, I just so people know, that's he gets past. If they get past that circular cutout, that's a really good lead, and that's exactly where Gliptus is right now.
1-0 pitch in the dirt. Good block error by Caden Wells.
If you had a crystal ball, that'd have been the one you wanted to run on, but.
.2-0 count now to Braswell. 2-0 pitch swung on, grounded softly. Lazier up with the throw to first. It's going to be a high throw. That's going to bring Gliptus into third and Braswell into second.
And down the line, Caden Wells was going to cover, to back up down the line. There was nobody at home plate. Dave Cowden thought about sending the runner, but very, very, very alertly, Jacob Lazier got to home plate, covered home plate. So Dave held up the runner at third base. So runners on second and third on the errant throw by Jacob Lazier.
So Madonna with their first error of the game and first error for either team. Puts runners on second and third for Weir High with 2 outs. And Lucas McAllister now stepping in.
And again, McAllister, the best hitter on the best offensive player for the Red Riders. Normally you'd say you might take it easier, pitch around him maybe, but you got Zaneski on deck, and I think you're going to see Jacob go after him here.
First pitch in McAllister, swung on and missed, 0-1. Came with the high heat there.
McAllister, .315 batting average, has 29 RBI, 4 home runs on the campaign.
Oh, 1 pitch, fastball in for a strike. 0-2. Again, McAllister steps back in, trailing 0-2. Lazier winds and delivers, low and outside, 1-2.
A little bit of a waste pitch there, see if he'd chase, and McAllister with a good eye did not chase on that low pitch.
Lazier's 1-2 pitch, swung on, hit to left field. Back in under it and making the catch is Braden Miller to end the threat from the Red Riders there on the fly out to left field. For Weir High, they collect no runs on no hits, and they leave 2 runners on base. After 2.5, Madonna still leads 1-0. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the Valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
This game is brought to you by Express Wash Touchless Car Wash on Sunset and Express Care Car Wash in Wintersville. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever your schedule, you can be sure to get your vehicle clean at either of these two convenient locations. Car cleaning made easy. Express Wash and Express Care Car Wash is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Hertz and Thrifty Car Rental and Auto Detailing, located on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, can offer you car rentals and auto detailing. Have you been in an accident, have a business trip, or just need a vacation? We have all sizes of cars to get you safely back on the road and to your destination. Is your car filled with French fries or Cheerios from hauling the kids around? Is the salt and dirt from the winter weather driving you crazy? We are here to help you get your car looking like new with our auto detailing. You choose your detailing package. We offer wash, wax, steam, clean, and buff. You can also get a gift certificate for detailing. Stop in or call us today. 740-283-2277. That's 740-283-CARS.
All right, we're back here, bottom of the third. Due up for Madonna's top of the order. 1, 2, 3 hitters: Jacob Leisure, Colton Griskovich, and David Connors.
Leisure, who reached on a base on balls and scored the single run of the game. Just what we expected, Steve. These two teams get together. Last one was a 3-0 final. This is going to be a tight game all the way through, and I expect it to still be.
0-1 swung on, hit to left field, out of play. So 0-2 count now to Leisure.
Sadesky with a 2-1 record on the campaign thus far, 4.90 ERA. He has pitched 30 innings, allowing 21 hits, and he struck out 58 in those 30 innings, so he's about 2 strikeouts an inning as well.
0-2 pitch from Zaneski. Swung on, ground to short. Case and Lash up with it, throw over to first, and in time. So Case and Lash over to Colson Kimmel, 6-3. And that brings up Colton Griskovich.
Case and Lash, the grandson of Brook High longtime basketball and football coach Dave Ryder. So a lot of good genes there for athletics.
Sister's a heck of a softball player for Weir High.
He is a very good softball player, very good volleyball player as well.
First pitch to Griskovich, grounded to second base. Teddy Gliptis up with it. Throw over to first. And it's 2 up, 2 down for Madonna.
And a good job by the two middle infielders of the Red Riders to come up with those clean. You know, they play on turf, and a lot of games are on turf. Turf has a true bounce. You get on a dirt field, especially this one.
Right.
And this has a reputation for having some bad hops. And these middle infielders have done a really good job for both teams today.
David Connors steps in, singled to left field in his first at-bat. Connors will take the first pitch, 1-0.
Connors leads the team, the .549 batting average.
1-0 pitch.
28 hits, 28 RBIs, and tied for 2 homers for the lead.
1-0 pitch missed outside, 2-0. Oh, excuse me. 2-0 in for a strike, 2-1 now.
Give kudos to the umpires again. Really good umpiring crew. Terry Tobacco, 46 years. Mike Paczynski at first base. Todd Crooney at third.
2-1 grounded to short. Lash stays in front of it. Throw over, and it's in time. Good patience there by Case and Lash. Let it play off his body, set his feet, made the throw over, and that's going to end the bottom half of the third inning for Weir Madonna. No runs on no hits, no runners left on base. After 3 complete, your score, Madonna 1, Weir High 0. We'll be right back.
Chainsaw. You want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. It's what precision cutting is all about. Visit M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville today.
Looking for compassionate, top-quality care for your loved ones? Welcome to Lanzia Nursing Homes, with locations in Steubenville and St. Clairsville. At Lanzia, we provide a home-like environment with 24/7 skilled medical care, personalized services, and engaging activities. Our dedicated staff ensures your loved ones receive the best care possible in a safe and scenic setting. Visit Lanzia Nursing Homes today and experience the difference. Call us at 740-264-7101 or visit LanziaNursingHomes.com. Lanzia Nursing Homes, where care meets compassion.
All right, we're back here, top half of the fourth inning, due up for Weir High, 4, 5, 6 hitters. Alex Zaneski, Nico Glass, and Colson Kimmel.
Middle of your order second time around against any pitcher, see what they can do to maybe get something rolling here against Jacob Lazier.
Left-handed hitting as Zaneski steps in, and Lazier ready to go. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1.
And Zaneski, a strikeout victim, his first time up.
One from Lazier, fastball, 75, misses, 1-1 count.
Today's fourth inning brought to you by Rokiski, McCune, Wilhelm, and Blair.
1-1 pitch, foul back to the screen. Move the count to 1-2. Our camera's safe there, Dan?
Getting a workout today, Dan.
1-2 pitch now. Breaking ball swung on and missed. For an Electrico, it's electric strikeout. 6th of the day for Lazier. That'll bring up Nico Glass. He flew out to right center field in his first at-bat.
278 Nico Glass. He's drawn 3 walks on the season, has Nico. 12 hits and 60 plate appearances, 54 at-bats.
First pitch to Glass, misses high, 1-0.
Lazier just misses with that. 56 pitches now for Jacob Lazier.
1-0, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And usually strikeout pitchers throw more pitches, you know, especially if you run to 3-2 counts or whatever. But you know, it's at least 3 pitches every out when you're a strikeout guy, or for at least those outs.
1-1 misses inside, 2-1 now.
Lazier doesn't appear to have lost any velocity.
2-1 swung on, popped up, shallow center field. Colton Griskovich calls it, makes the play. So Glass will fly out to center field in this at-bat.
Lazier normally, when he doesn't pitch as the center fielder, Griskovich plays shortstop, but when Lazier pitches, Griskovich sneaks out to center field, and David Connors, who either plays second or third or first, David Connors is pretty, he's like a Swiss Army knife in the infield, moves over to shortstop. You can stick him any one of those 4 spots and you don't lose it, you don't skip a beat.
Colson Kimmel steps in, takes first pitch for a strike.
Kimmel came in at 232, struck out looking the first time up. Hard pressed to find people who aren't strikeout victims with a power pitcher.
0-1 misses high, 1-1. One from Lazier. Again high, 2-1. 2-1 outside, 3-1 now.
You can remember Pete Buffo, Weirton fans will remember Pete Buffo as a long time coach, Legion coach in Weirton here. And when the pitchers were starting to throw high a little bit, you hear Pete from the dugout yelling, "Bend your back, bend your back, bend your back." And they'd bend a little more, and that ball would come right down over the plate. A lot of veteran guys that knew their stuff.
3-2 count now to Kimmel, and he fouls this one back out of play. So it'll stay 3-2. Leisure gets a signal. Winds and delivers. 3-2 swung on and missed. For another electric go, it's an electric strikeout. 7th of the day for Leisure. For Weir High, they get no runs on no hits. No runners left on base. After 3.5, score stays. Weir Madonna 1, Weir High 0.
Winjet, financial advisor and a partner of the RWN Group at Baird, private wealth management located at 200 Stanton Boulevard, Suite 40, Steubenville. Call Corey Winjet at 740-282-5024, a proud supporter of Ohio Valley student athletes and Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Everhart Bove Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
Are you tired of lugging heavy water bottles from the store to your home or office? Look no further than Water Transport in Hopedale, Ohio. For over 36 years, we've been providing premium quality water to the tri-state region. Our team is dedicated to delivering fresh, clean water right to your doorstep. With our reliable and efficient service, you'll never have to worry about running out of water again. Call us today at 740-264.
Low credit. This looks impossible.
All right, we're back here, bottom of the 4th inning, due up for Madonna, 4, 5, 6 hitters. Matthew Gear, Reno Fiscardo, and Caden Wells.
Gear, who struck out his first time, only the 4th strikeout on the season for Matt Gear in 55 plate appearances. He's walked 11 times in those, and along with his 19 hits. So Matt Gear generally puts a ball in play. You don't see him strike out very often. So kudos to Alex Zaneski.
All right, we're ready to go here, bottom of the 4th. Zaneski steps on, Gear steps in. First pitch to Gear, fouled off, back to the screen, 0-1.
Gear swinging at a 452 clip coming into the game today. Once again, Rokiski, McCune, Wilharm, and Blair have brought you inning number 4 here today.
Off speed from Zaneski misses, 1-1. That off speed was at 68 miles per hour, so again, he's around mid-70s usually with this fastball. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 1-2. So 1-2 count to Gear. Zaneski winds and delivers. Ew, ouch.
A Guido Law Office hit batsman as he gets plunked on the 1-2 pitch. Does Matt Gear, and now he'll be the runner at first base.
You know, that'll bring up Reno Fiscardo. He had that RBI sac fly for the only run of the game in his first at-bat.
Reno, the freshman, does a good job of putting the ball in play as well. He's only struck out 4 times in 61 plate appearances. So he does put the ball in play, does Reno.
Throw over to first. Gear back in time. As the base came off. And we got it back in place.
Kimmel kind of playing with Gear.
Yeah.
when the base flew out, he kept tagging him.
Yep.
Hoping the umpire said, okay. That's a good job by
Time was
Colson.
already called, though.
Yeah, time was already called.
So Fiscardo steps back in. Zaneski comes home with it, swung on, popped up down the first base line, and there to make the catch is Colson Kimmel in foul territory.
Out number 1 here in the 4th inning.
Brings up Caden Wells, who flew out to center field in his first at-bat.
Wells with 20 RBI on the campaign. Has walked 10 times, go along with his 20 hits and .408 batting average.
Zaneski throws over to first again, Gear back standing up. Not a big lead there by Matthew Gear.
He's not outside the circle, so he's, not a big lead. Again, Madonna doesn't run very much.
First pitch swung on, throw to second, get the first out, over to first, and that's going to skip away from Kimmel. So Wells grounds into fielder's choice there. 5-4 on the throw out to second, and that'll bring up Sam Brooks.
Madonna with only 35 stolen bases in 18 games, so they don't run very much.
Brooks grounded out to second base in his first at-bat. We're going to have a pinch runner here, Phil. Number 10.
It's going to be Wesley Mullish.
Wesley Mullish. I remember him from football as well.
Mm-hmm. Mullish will be the designated, or the courtesy runner.
For Wells, who's the catcher.
Mullish may not be a burner on the ground, but he has very deceptive speed.
Mm-hmm.
A big body. He was a big bruiser running back, but he when he got out in the open, man, he could motor once he got going. So, let's see if Mullish. I'm not sure if Mullish is. He's stolen 1 base for the Blue Dons thus far this year. Again, they don't run the ball. They don't steal very much. Matt Gear wants it with the he's knocked second base out.
Yeah, took first base off, down back in. Now he takes out second base.
What those bases do to you?
Right. All right, so they got second base back in place. And Sam Brooks steps in. Runner on first, 2 outs here from Madonna. Bottom of the 4th, they lead 1-0.
Brooks grounded out to the second baseman.
Throw over to first. Mullish back, though, safely.
Looked like he almost had him leaning there. Pretty good pickoff move by Zaneski, but getting back in head first dive was Mullish. Second baseman and shortstop have Brooks shaded up the middle, so big hole on the right side if he can get it to that into that right side.
Pitch to Brooks, misses outside, 1-0.
Also right between third and short, another big hole out there if Sam could pull it or get it between the first baseman and second baseman.
1-0 from Zaneski as Mullish goes. Throw down, it's going to be offline, and Mullish has himself a stolen base. Got a good jump there on the delivery.
And the throw in the dirt that time by Williamson. Didn't get a very good throw off. Not a good pitch to handle for the throw for Liam Williamson. Mullish in scoring position, though, now for Brooks, if he can get one out there to find the grass.
2-0 pitch to Brooks. Breaking ball misses inside. 3-0 now.
And Brooks has drawn 7 walks on the season.
Steps back in ahead 3-0 in the count as Zaneski winds and delivers. And for a strike, 3-1.
Take it all the way out right there.
3-1 pitch swung on, ripped down the right field line. Foul. Just kept slicing foul there.
Well, that's where he was going, that right side. Just waited just a little bit too long to crack that one.
So Brooks will step back in with a 3-2 count.
Infield, outfield playing fairly shallow. If he can get one down the line, it gets good. It good all the way to the fence.
3-2 off speed, swung on and missed. For an electric strikeout to end the bottom half of the 4th inning for Madonna there. They get no runs on no hits, and they do leave 1 runner on base. After 4 complete, Madonna still leads 1-0. We'll be right back.
Are you craving a juicy steak or a hearty burger? Look no further than the Ville Restaurant and Bar. Our family-owned restaurant has been serving American and Italian fare since 1996. From homemade soups to char-grilled steaks, we have something for everyone. Dine in or carry out. Lunch and dinner served all day. Visit us at 100 Mall Drive, Steubenville. Cheers to good food and great company.
Looking for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle? Ohio Motor Group has you covered. Visit us in Steubenville, Bridgeport, or online. We've got cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit every budget and lifestyle. Bad credit? No problem. We offer guaranteed credit approval. If we can't approve you, no one can. Check out our inventory online at ohiomotorgroup.com or stop by one of our locations today. Drive away in your dream car. Are you seeing the world as clearly as you should? At Ohio Valley Vision Center, we believe in providing top-quality eye care for you and your family. From comprehensive eye exams to the latest in eyewear fashion, our experienced optometrists are here to help. Located in Steubenville and Weirton, we offer convenient hours to fit your busy schedule. Thanks to Ohio Valley Vision Center, you can see better than ever. Call us today at 740-283-3937 or visit ohiovalleyvisioncenter.com to schedule your appointment. Ohio Valley Vision Center. Your vision, our focus.
All right, we're back here, top half of the 5th inning. David Connors now pitching for Madonna. He replaces Leisure, who gave up no hits, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks during his 4 innings. Due up for Weir High here in the top of the 5th will be 7, 8, 9 hitters. Jonathan Horstman, Nick DeMattis, and Liam Williamson.
And Leisure moves to center field. Griskovich moves back into shortstop, and Connors goes from shortstop to pitcher. 66 pitches for Jacob Leisure.
First pitch, misses high, 1-0. You said Griskovich at short.
5th inning today brought to you by Blakemore Insurance.
1-0 misses, 2-0. You said Griskovich went to short, correct?
Griskovich is just short, yes, sir.
2-0 misses inside, 3-0. Connors now on the 3-0 pitch. Misses outside. So Horseman will reach on a base on balls.
We talked about this the other night. I don't know if he got any warm-up pitches because he knew he was coming to start the inning.
Right.
But it's hard for a pitcher in high school to come in relief when you're playing the field. And most are playing the field because your best players are pitchers, and your best players are going to be playing the field in a normal game. So it sometimes takes a batter or two, before you get acclimated and get yourself, in a rhythm.
Right.
He only gets 8 warm-up pitches.
Nick DeMattis now the batter for Weir High. Showed bunt on his first pitch. Didn't offer, 1-0. Shows bunt again. 2-0 now. DeMattis calls time, steps out.
Gear coming in from third base, sneaking his way in, expecting the bunt from DeMattis.
DeMattis will step back in, ahead 2-0. Connors winds and delivers, swung on and missed, 2-1. See if I can get the radar on Connors here. He went off speed there, misses 3-1.
A little bit low, down low for David.
One fastball misses up high. So 2 straight free passes for Weir High.
So we're going to have a Mario's Italian Restaurant visit to the mound, and while we have that, let's go over our pirate ticket giveaway, sponsored by McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard. To enter the ticket giveaway, go to the comment section on either the High Valley Sports Online Facebook page or YouTube page and comment tickets. That's the word tickets, T-I-C-K-E-T-S. Winners will be selected by a random draw towards the end of Thursday's now going to be Steubenville Big Red at Indian Creek baseball game broadcast. The Pirate tickets are 2 tickets per game. Row G seats 13 and 14, about 11 rows behind home plate, for Wednesday, May 21st, Pirates versus Reds at 12:35, and Wednesday, June 4th, Pirates versus Astros at 6:40. Once again, comment tickets on the OVSO Facebook or YouTube pages to enter. Thanks to McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard.
Liam Williamson now the batter for Weir High, as they have runners on first and second, no outs here. Top of the 5th, Madonna leads 1-0. David Connors winds and delivers. And they say he offered on that bunt attempt, 0-1.
T.J. Miller making a visit to the mound just to settle his senior pitcher down. David Connors is such a competitor, like all these guys.
0-1 pitch, swung on. Hit to left field, but foul. Should be an 0-2 count now to Williamson.
Well, you'd like to get this guy because you go back to the top of the order. Teddy Gliptis has walked twice.
Right.
So he's been on base twice, and anytime you go back to the top of the order, get whatever out you can with 2 runners on here at the bottom of the order. You don't want 3.
0-2, breaking ball fouled out of play.
An excuse me check swing that time by Liam Williamson. Protected himself, got enough of it to knock it out of play.
Connors again now with the 0-2, winds and delivers. Breaking ball swung on and missed. No need to throw there, as that pitch was in the dirt. So it's an electric strikeout for David Connors, and that brings up top of the order Teddy Gliptis.
Number 1 for David and number 8 for the Blue Dons. The electric strikeouts today. Dave Cowden going to have a powwow with his leadoff hitter. So always a good game when these two get together. Sometimes you have 12-11 games. Sometimes you have 1-0 games. Sometimes you have 6-5. It's been everything from a walk-off in the bottom of the inning. A lot of crazy things happen in Madonna Weir High games.
Gliptis shows bunt. Doesn't offer as that pitch is in the dirt, 1-0.
This time the first baseman now charging. Third baseman Gear going to stay back near the bag in case there's a play at third base. So Gear and David Connors will man the bunt wherever it is. He'd want to bunt it down the third base line.
1-0 swung on, foul back to the screen, 1-1 now.
So Gliptis just kind of showing bunt that time. Probably not intending to, I would doubt, very seriously, but you never know.
1-1 from Connors. Foul back. 1-2 now.
And as we said, it's not like Major League Baseball where the guy's in the bullpen warming up before he comes in, so he has enough pitches, he's ready to go. It's tough for high school pitchers. It just really is. I think David's kind of got his rhythm now.
1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Yeah, he's looking a lot more comfortable now, Phil, getting in a little bit of a rhythm, it appears.
Yeah, it just takes, and I'm not making excuses for anybody. You see it all the time when guys come in the other night with Brooke and St. Clair's are bringing guys off the field right into pitching and warm-ups, and it's tough. It just is very difficult.
1-2 breaking ball called, strike 3. Beautiful breaking ball there from Connors. For the Electrico, it's electric strikeout, and that brings up Caden Braswell.
Number 9 on the day for the Blue Dons, number 2 for David Connors. Braswell has flied to right and reached on an error on a dribbler that Lazier couldn't handle.
First pitch swung on and lined straight to Colton Griskovich, who squeezes it for the third out. On the line out to shortstop, so for Weir High, they collect no runs on no hits, and they leave 2 runners on base. After 4.5, Madonna still leads 1-0. We'll be right back.
Ohio Valley Sports Online is your sports authority. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Live streaming high school and NCAA sports, plus weekly football coaches shows right here on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
All right, we're back. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Madonna leads 1-0. Due up for Madonna, 8-9-1 hitters. Reed Wilharm, Maddox Bowen, and Jacob Lazier.
Wilharm, in that outing against Cameron in the OVAC game, threw a no-hitter. That was his second of the year, I believe. I know it's 2 for sure. But Cameron did score. He did score a couple runs, but he no-hit him in that game. So Madonna pitching has been very, very good for T.J. Miller this year.
Wilharm steps in. 0 for 1 on day, grounded out the third in his first at-bat.
Zaneski's been pretty good here for the Red Riders as well today, allowing but 2 hits today.
Yeah, 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, only 1 walk. First pitch misses just a bit outside, 1-0.
Just a bit outside. Missed by a gnat's eyelash.
Yes.
Big gnat. Third inning once again, or the 5th inning once again, brought to you by Blakemore Insurance. I don't want to put us back anymore.
1-0 pitch from Zaneski, high, 2-0.
Another Mario's Italian Restaurant visit to the mound. Not sure what Dave Cotton's going to decide to do here. If he's going to take make a change. And he's going to stick with his big left-hander. Little pep talk there to Alex Zaneski. 60 pitches thus far on the day so far for Zaneski.
(2-0 in for a strike. 2-1 now. (2-1 breaking ball grounded to short. Kason Lash not able to handle it.
And we talked about that before, Steve, how this in the infield, the dirt infield, gives a different look to the infielders, and that time it was an in-between hop for Kason, and unable to handle it that time, and Wilhelm going to reach on the error by the shortstop.
Brings up Maddox Bowen.
See what they have going on here. If T.J. Miller wants to play a little bit of small ball, he has Bowen squaring up.
Throw over to first. Wilhelm back safely.
Sometimes the coach instructs the pitcher to fire to first. Let's see what he's going to do. And Bowen did square around to bunt. So let's see what the defense for the Red Riders decides to do. In on the grass and in a little closer now
Bowen
is the
shows
third
bunt
baseman.
again. Offers 0-1.
Nico Glass charging a little bit, not real hard, but he's coming in on the pitch.
Zaneski's 0-1 misses outside. 1-1 now to Bowen.
So Bowen, I think in this situation, if you can, and it's not an easy thing to do, the ideal situation for him to be down the first base line because the third baseman's charging now.
1-1, fouled back to the screen on the bunt attempt. Makes it a 1-2 count to Maddox Bowen.
And if Bowen could sneak it out there now, 2 strikes, I'm not sure if he'll continue to try to bunt, but if Bowen could have snuck it out there somewhere, a lot of speed for Maddox, he put it in the right place and he possibly could beat it out. But let's see what he's doing here with a 1-2 count.
Zaneski checks the run at first, winds and delivers. Breaking ball called, strike 3. So an electric go, it's electric strikeout for Alex Zaneski.
That's number 4 on the day for Zaneski.
That brings up top of the order, Jacob Laser.
Laser with a walk and the ground to short and has scored the only run of the game thus far for Madonna.
Zaneski threw over to first, but again, Wilhelm back safely as he dove back in. First pitch to Laser. In the dirt, it's going to get back to the backstop, and that's going to allow Wilhelm to advance to second base on the pass ball.
So Wilhelm now in scoring position, did the job Maddox Bowen tried to do, and so did Maddox's job for him, and puts the ball, the runner in scoring position now for Laser.
Laser steps back in, 1-0 count. Takes the 1-0 pitch for a strike, 1-1.
Laser with 19 RBIs on the season. This is the part of the order, if you're Madonna, that you want up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1-1 in first strike, 1-2.
Madonna would love to put a crooked number up on the board here.
Zaneski's 1-2 pitch misses low and inside, 2-2 now.
Good job by Williamson keeping that ball near the plate, not allowing it to get back to the backstop, holding the runner at second. Big difference between second and third base with 1 out.
2-2 pitch swung on and missed. For the Electric Go, it's electric strikeout there.
Number 5 for Zaneski. Got a big strikeout when he needed. In fact, 2 in a row when he's needed them very, very badly here. He's come up big for the Red Riders. That pep talk by Dave Cowden. Very helpful.
So that's going to bring up Colton Griskovich. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Singled to center field, grounded out to second base. As Williamson goes out to meet with Zaneski.
Very, very dangerous hitter at the plate here, Colton Griskovich. Very dangerous guy. Coming up behind him is David Connors. So you got, if you have druthers, you know, I'm not sure which one of these two you'd rather face, but you probably want to just get Colton here and not have to worry about David Connors until there's nobody on base.
First pitch to Griskovich, in for a strike. Zaneski puts himself ahead 0-1, checks the runner at second, winds and delivers, inside, 1-1.
Again, Colton signed just recently to play, continue his baseball career at Penn State Greater Allegheny campus. David Connors coming up next at Wheeling University.
1-1 pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And he wanted to give that one a ride.
Nasty breaking ball there.
A good pitch by Zaneski on a really good hitter in Griskovich.
1-2, high and outside, 2-2 now. Zaneski's 2-2, off-speed breaking ball swung on and missed. For another electric go, it's an electric strikeout. His 6th of the day. And for Madonna there, they collect no runs on no hits. They leave 1 runner on base after 5 complete. Your score, Madonna 1. Weir High 0. We'll be right back.
Hauser Furniture prices and in-store financing won't be beat. Sofas starting at $4.99, recliners starting at $2.89, sectionals starting at $9.99, complete bedroom suite starting at $6.99, complete dinette set starting at $2.89, carpet with padding and installation as low as $2.89 per square foot. Hausers will absolutely not be undersold.
Hausers has it all.
Are you looking for encouragement? Join our First West family for an uplifting message of hope. Whether you're looking for a thriving youth program, an inspiring Bible study, or a senior community group, there is a place for you at First West. Sunday morning worship in Children's Church begins at 10:45. Stay connected with us. Follow us on Facebook or visit our website, firstwestminster.org. We hope to see you soon. Love God and love others.
All right, we're back here top of the 6th inning where Madonna leads 1-0 here in this city championship game. Due up for Weir High in the top of the 6th, 3-4-5 hitters. Lucas McAllister, Alex Zaneski, and Nico Glass.
Line score thus far for Weir High, no runs, no hits. They've left 5 on base. For Madonna, 1 run on 2 hits, and they have left 4 on base. 1 error by each team.
First pitch to McAllister, swung on, lifted in shallow center field. Going out to make the catch is second baseman Reno Fiscardo.
And that's a big out once again, top of the 6th inning. You know, you want to get the first out. Especially a big hitter like McAllister, but you definitely want to get the first out, and indeed David Connors is able to do that.
Brings up Alex Zaneski. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0.
Zaneski, who's been a strikeout victim 2 times, has hit the ball this time, and he got up nice.
Hit this one, deep center field. Back to make the catch is Jacob Leisure. So a long
nice charge
fly.
into that one,
Yeah.
Steve. But just a long out.
Brings up Nico Glass. 0 for 2. He's flown out both times to the outfield.
Once to Wilharm and once to Griskovich when he was in center field.
First pitch to Glass in the dirt. Able to hold off on that though, 1-0.
Held his swing back.
1-0, breaking ball in for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, it took a couple of batters, but David Connors able to get his rhythm here.
1-1.
The sixth inning brought to you by Steel and Wolf Funeral Home.
1-1 fastball missed up high, 2-1. Two-one fastball in for a strike, 2-2. 2-2 misses a little high, 3-2 now. High Valley Sports Online invites our audience to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube. It's free. Join our over almost 9,000 followers, and you'll be notified each and every time we go live. That's at highvalleysportsonline.com, the sports authority, as Nico Glass draws the walk.
Both borderline pitches, but nonetheless out of the strike zone. David just missing on those pitches. His dad's over here getting another gray hair, unfortunately.
Brings up Colson Kimmel. Kimmel takes first ball outside.
How many over the course of 4 years here Bob has gotten with David? But great young man. The Connors have raised a wonderful young man.
1-0 swung on, grounded back to Connors. He'll throw over to first, and that'll end the top half of the sixth inning on Colson Kimmel's ground out back to the pitcher. 1-3 on the put out for Weir High. They get no runs again on no hits, and they leave one runner on base. Madonna still leads 1-0. We'll be right back.
Are you craving delicious Italian food? Look no further than Naples Spaghetti House in Steubenville. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 in the morning till 7 at night, Friday from 11 to 8, Saturday from noon to 8, and Sunday from noon to 7. Come in for our weekly lunchtime special or check out our monthly specials for even more delicious options. Oh, and don't forget, we're closed on Mondays. Visit us at 329 North Street in Steubenville or give us a call, 740-283-3405 to place an order for Naples Spaghetti House, serving up the best Italian food in Steubenville.
Are you looking for high-quality mulch and aggregates for your landscaping needs? Look no further than Rawson's Mulch and More. Serving the Ohio Valley and tri-state area, Rawson's delivers top-notch products right to your doorstep. From decorative stone to mulch and more, Rawson's has got you covered. Don't settle for less. Choose Rawson's Mulch and More for all your landscaping needs. Call 740-632-7742 to place your order today.
Are you looking for the ultimate sports connection? Look no further than Total Sports Connection. We've been in business since 1995, providing the best in screen printing, sports equipment, and fundraising opportunities. Our selection of cutting-edge sports clothing is second to none, with various different brands to choose from. And if you're looking for custom products for your team and fans, we've got you covered. So whether you're a coach, a player, or a fan, come visit us at 104 South Zane Highway in Martins Ferry. Or give us a call at 740-633-2772. Total Sports Connection, your one-stop shop for all your sports needs.
All right, we're back here for your bottom of the sixth inning. Two up for Madonna, 3-4-5 hitters, David Connors, Matthew Gear, and Reno Fiscardo. Again, Madonna leads 1-0.
And Zaneski going to continue on here, 76 pitches in, but why not?
There you go, Phil.
Somebody, am I supposed to give this to somebody? Or?
No, we're just holding it up. Show it up.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
The big, nice big trophy. this is what they're playing for tonight. So
Connors steps in, 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch, taken for a ball. Again, David singled to left field and grounded out to short.
Media order coming up here for Madonna, Connors, Weir, and Fiscardo.
1-0 swung on and missed, 1-1.
Big swing that time by Connors. Unable to catch up to Zaneski. Zaneski seems to have gotten stronger.
Yeah.
As the time has gone on here today.
1-1, misses low and outside, 2-1 now.
Still a ways away from the pitch count, 110 pitches in West Virginia. But you can eat up 31 pitches easy in one inning.
2-1 misses up high, 3-1 now to Connors.
And the Madonna dugout to our left over here getting kind of crazy, rooting David Connors on. Both these dugouts have done a good job of rooting on their players.
3-1 breaking ball, misses, and David Connors is going to draw the leadoff walk.
Only the second walk of the day for Zaneski, and not exactly what you want to do here to start the bottom of the sixth. You know, that leadoff hitter is so important to both teams, and defensively, you want to get him if you're the team on the field. And Madonna, it worked out right. They get the guy on base.
Matthew Weir steps in, was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Guida Law offs his hit by pitch, shows bunt and gets the bunt down straight back to Zaneski. Zaneski will turn, throw over to first, and he'll get Weir, but Weir able to move Connors over to second base with that bunt.
And something you don't usually see, the number 4 hole hitter putting the bunt down. Right. It was a beautiful bunt by Matt Weir. And he made it close at first base, but Zaneski off the mound pretty quick and able to scoop that one up and get it. He had to spin as a left-hander and get it to first base, but a good throw to first base. Now Fiscardo.
Fiscardo with the lone RBI of the day for anyone steps in. That came in the first inning. Takes first pitch for a ball.
Coach Miller showing a lot of confidence in his freshman, who's batting .408, who's delivered for him many times here. Fiscardo with 23 runs batted in on the campaign.
1-0 in for a strike, 1-1.
Right fielder DeMattis playing shallow. If Reno can get something out that way on the grass and down that line, he could be running forever.
1-1 swung on and missed. It's going to kick away from Williamson. And Connors is going to move up to third.
Again, that 90 feet doesn't seem like much, but it means a whole heck of a lot in the game of baseball now. Now an infield ground out or while the infield's coming in, so they're going to try to squash the run. But any out to the outfield, generally, you're going to be able to score. Again, this sixth inning brought to you by Steel and Wolf Funeral Home.
1-2 pitch. Fiscardo misses low, 2-2 now.
So the Red Riders looking for some kind of a big pitch here from Zaneski. The Blue Dons looking for the ball in play by Fiscardo.
2-2 pitch on the way, swung on, grounded softly to third. Runner coming home, and the throw's going to be high. And Fiscardo with the second RBI of the day.
And I think you have to score that on air.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Fielder's choice for Fiscardo, no RBI. But nonetheless gets the job done as Connors is going to score on the air by the third baseman. And now Caden Wells comes up with a runner on first and one out. See what they decide to do with Fiscardo. Fiscardo has 3 stolen bases on the year.
Throw over to first.
Yeah.
Fiscardo back in plenty of time. Caden Wells 0 for 2 today. Flew out to center field, grounded out.
Reached on a fielder's choice. That's
Yes.
when Mollish ran for him and stole a base. One of the few that Madonna stolen bases on the year.
Takes first pitch for a strike, 0-1.
Well, the base on balls, they say there's bases on balls. 2 walks, both have scored for Madonna. That's the 2 runs in this ball game so far.
Right. Throw over to first again. Scardo back. Just getting his uniform a little dirty.
I'm sure his mom's going to be happy about that. She serves as the principal at St. Joseph's, the worker grade school. Not a lot of time to be washing the uniform.
0-1 to Wells. Zaneski winds and delivers. Runner goes.
And he'll get in uncontested.
Uncontested on that. It was a called strike, so it's an 0-2 count to Wells.
And again, Wells with 20 RBI, so Wells very capable of getting the batter in, or the runner in.
0-2 called, strike 3. So another electric oats, electric strikeout for Alex Zaneski, his 7th of the day. That'll bring up Sam Brooks.
And he's gotten some big strikeouts today, Steve, when he's needed them. Last inning, after the error in the pass ball, runner on second, 3 strikeouts. And now this big strikeout here on Wells, and it'll bring up Sam Brooks. Big hole on the right side for Brooks.
Time called. First pitch to Brooks in for a strike. One from Zaneski, swung on. That's lined into right field, and that's going to get down. And that's going to bring the run around, and the run's going to score. RBI single from Sam Brooks.
And the missing the cutoff man and throwing the ball around, Brooks able to get into second base on the throw. That's what we talked about. Brooks needed to get their big hole there on the right side between first and second base, and got it into right field, and DeMatteis couldn't come up with a clean, and the throw got away and rolled all the way across the third base foul line, and Brooks able to make his way to second base.
So it puts Madonna up 3-0 on only the 3rd hit of the day for the Blue Dons. Brings up Reed Wilharm. Takes first
Wilharm
pitch.
is grounded to third and reached on an error. His 2 times up.
Took first pitch for a ball, 1-0.
Also, what this does, though, this has now turned the batting order over. And if they do have to go to the bottom of the 7th, they're going to be close to the top of the order here.
1-0 pitch fouled off, 1-1.
Wilharm with 10 RBI. Brooks with a decent lead at second base.
1-1 popped up, foul out of play. Or no, it's down there. I thought it went up out of play.
No, it hit the screen.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Okay.
it hit the screen up
So I'm not seeing things.
No, you're not.
All right.
You're good, buddy.
All right.
Not a lot of people have not a lot of places have that screen up there.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hit that screen.
1-2 count now to Wilharm. Zaneski's 1-2 pitch swung on and missed for the electric oats, electric strikeout to end the 6th inning. But for Madonna there, though, they pick up 2 runs on 1 hit and leave 1 runner on base, and they now lead 3-0 as we get ready to move to the 7th inning.
Center Strength and Wellness Center is a training facility for both athletes and non-athletes and is located inside the Blue Wave Center in Fallersby, West Virginia. Pete and Ralph have over 10 years experience working at the Division I college level, and will create programs to suit clients of all ages while addressing the individual and specific needs and goals of each and every client they work with. Follow Cinna on Facebook and Instagram and get started on a healthier you today.
SVRTA can connect you to all kinds of destinations. Whether you need to connect to the Pittsburgh Airport or connect across the river to Weirton, SVRTA has the connection you need. SVRTA and its connectivity can also connect you to Wheeling, St. Clairsville, Robinson, and downtown Pittsburgh. With SVRTA and its affordable annual pass, wherever you need to go, SVRTA can connect you there.
All right, we're back here in the top of the 7th inning. Madonna leads 3-0, due up for Weir High. 7-8-9 hitters, Jonathan Horstman, Nick DeMattis, and Liam Williamson. Horstman swings at the first pitch, pops it up on the infield. There to make the catch is Sam Brooks for the first out.
And DeMattis, who walked his last time up and was a strikeout victim his first time. Score of the last game these two played?
3-0.
Yeah.
DeMattis steps in. Connors winds and delivers. First strike, 0-1. One swung on and missed. 0-2 now. Oh, 2 swung on, popped up, shallow left field. And the left fielder, Braden Miller, calls off Griskovich and makes the catch, as he should have there, Phil.
Exactly what the outfielder is supposed to do. Call off the infielder. And the left fielder, that was his ball, called off the center fielder, called off the shortstop, and took command and took control of the
So 2 outs now here, at the top of the 7th.
Williamson, who's due today, he's been a strikeout victim both times against, once against Lazier, once against Connors.
Connors breaking ball, swung on and missed, 0-1.
This 7th inning brought to you by Guida Law Office.
This breaking ball in the dirt, so it'll be a 1-1 count.
Guida, who sponsors the hit batsman, the ouch hit batsman.
We had one.
Dan Guida, if the injuries are that bad.
We had one today.
Yes, we did.
1-1 pitch, in for a strike, 1-2.
So the Red Riders down to their last strike now. The adrenaline flowing for both these guys.
Connors, 1-2 pitch, breaking ball in the dirt, 2-2.
Prolongs things again.
Connors on the 2-2. Fastball just misses low, 3-2.
And the fans, the Weir High fans were gasping, and the Madonna fans are oohing.
3-2 pitch from Connors. Fastball swung on, and that's going to get down and left field into the wall. Liam Williamson into second base with a stand-up double. And Phil, I didn't want to say anything, but that breaks up a combined no-hitter that Madonna had going. First hit of the game for Weir High, Liam Williamson.
Yeah, on a full count, and credit Liam Williamson. David Connors coming after him on a 3-2 count, and Williamson able to get the best of him this time.
Yep.
And gets it off the fence for a line shot double. Here brings up the top of the order. Teddy Glyptis now has walked twice, stolen a base, and struck out. One of the 9 strikeout victims of the Blue Dawn pitching.
First pitch in the dirt, blocked up.
And we talked about that before. Remember,
Wells, yeah.
Caden Wells blocked that one with nobody on base, blocks this one out in front of him, and Williamson unable to make that 90 feet move up. Now, doesn't really make a whole lot of difference right now. Williamson is not a batter you're worried about.
Right.
It's the guy on deck that you're worried about. And you want to get the batter to plate, but the guy on deck, if Glyptis gets on, the man on deck is going to be represent your tying run.
So 1-0 count to Glyptis. He's walked twice and struck out. 1-0 swung on, popped up down the first base line, and Sam Brooks will squeeze it, and that's going to end it. So your final score, we're at Madonna 3, Weir High 0. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with your Jimmy John's post-game report.
You're listening to Ohio Valley Sports Online, the sports authority. If you want to get your message heard, visit us on Facebook and leave a message. Ohio Valley Sports Online is on any connected device, phones, tablets, smart TVs. Follow us on Facebook and don't forget to subscribe free to our YouTube page. Type in OVSO. You will get immediately notified the instant we go live with our next broadcast.
Guida Law Offices can ably represent your interests in real estate and business transactions, probate matters, and personal injury cases. Please visit Guida Law Offices' website at guidalawfirm.com or call them at 304-748-1213.
This broadcast is brought to you by Corey Winjet, financial advisor and a partner of the RWN Group at Baird, private wealth management located at 200 Stanton Boulevard, Suite 40, Steubenville. Call Corey Winjet at 740-282-5024, a proud supporter of Ohio Valley student athletes and Ohio Valley Sports Online.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What?
Huh? I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Get someone who actually can help. Contact State Farm agent Casey Johnson today.
All right, we're back here. Madonna has just won the Weirton City Championship with their 3-0 victory over Weir High. Same score as the first meeting, Phil, between these two.
And as expected, Steve, a tight ball game between two rival teams right here, the city rivals. Throw the records out, although Weir High, Weir High is a pretty good 8-13, 8-14 now team. So,
right.
It's not like you beat some rum-dum 3-0 here.
Right.
They're a good baseball team.
Right. I thought Zaneski did a great job pitching for Weir High. Leisure and Connors combined for Madonna. Between the two teams, there was only 4 total hits in this game.
Right.
3 by Madonna, 1 by Weir High at the end of the game here. So
Jacob Leisure did a great job.
Yeah.
David Connors comes in to save it for him, so gets the win. It's a shame that Zaneski has to take a loss here,
right,
as he pitched extremely well in this one. He came up with a lot of big pitches when he needed to, but the Blue Dons just able to overcome their offense is pretty mighty.
Yep. So, Phil, what do you got for the Jimmy Johns postgame report?
Okay, the line scores on this one. We're high. No runs, 1 hit, 7 guys left on base. Madonna, 3 runs, 3 hits, 5 left on base. Madonna with 1 error. We're high with 2 errors on the day. A very well-played game. Zaneski came in with, ended up with 8 strikeouts. The Madonna combined for 9 strikeouts, so a well-pitched game. 2 really good teams. Madonna now 17-2. Weir High falls to 8-14. But given the right draw for both of these teams, they can do a lot of damage when the postseason comes.
Absolutely. Want to remind everybody we'll be back in action tomorrow as Steubenville Big Red travels to Indian Creek for high school baseball action. And if you haven't done so, comment on our Facebook or YouTube. Tickets for a chance to win 2 Pirate tickets to 2 different games. That'll be randomly drawn during that game tomorrow. So again, your final score here, we're at Madonna 3, Weir High 0. On behalf of Dan Vogel, Phil Rujak, this has been Steve Daly. Have a good night.